Welcome to this businesstraining.com video module on sales tactics and strategies. So currently, there's sort of a black and white feel to sales tactics and strategies. When looking to increase your revenues, for example, it's often recommended that you go one way or another to either find new leads or, convince or lead your old ones to repurchase. There doesn't seem to be a happy medium that consultants or companies can agree upon. Old leads and customers are often sent to client managers who maintain satisfaction for their customers, but they don't remain in the sales team's hands to try and increase more sales per customer. Then there's the alternative. Sales teams are the client managers who try to make more sales, but they don't worry about looking elsewhere for new leads. So, what do? Well, I think there is a happy medium that can work for both ends of the spectrum. And here on the screen are a few tips for finding the mix that works best for you and your customers. The first is to define your strategies. These are the goals tied to the company's overall objectives. What is the company aiming to do? Is it aiming to increase sales, awareness, sales per customer? Whatever it is, you have to know them before you can move on to step 2, which is to define your tactics. How are you going to reach those goals? How are you going to meet those objectives? Create an action plan based on your strategies, which you define first. This way, and only this way, will you be able to create meaningful actions that are related to the company's objectives. Think creatively. Many companies still do things without realizing or knowing why, and often continue to do them because they either worked in the past or simply the way that things have always been done. When doing steps 1 and 2, take into consideration the things you're already doing and be willing and able to say, maybe this isn't the right way to gain this strategic goal. Then you can continue to grow. Implement your tactics afterwards, and this is an important component to being able to see results. Assign responsibility and put your tactics into place, and prepare for step number 5 by implementing measurement tools, guidelines, and benchmarks. So after you implement and after you're able to see some results, really evaluate. Take a look at the results from the benchmarks that you created in your implementation sort of outline. You should be able to see if your results were successful or not based on the criteria that you've already established. This is really the only way that you can improve future efforts to create an even better plan or course of action next time. So, is there a difference between sales tactics and strategies? Long answer short, yes. You must define one before the other, as one is a goal or reason, while the other serves as the means to reaching that goal. It's for marketing, advertising, PR, any other business venture. You need to know your goals, which are your strategies, before you begin acting, which are your tactics. Some other uses for finding the happy medium, could be used in marketing, PR, advertising, and again, like I mentioned, any other business venture. Remember that though this may be very useful in business development planning or creating sales objectives, this method can and should be used for all of the other areas of business as well. Creating those goals and those really laid out strategic plans and strategic objectives can only make you more successful in the end, and your tactics will be much more targeted and much more relevant. A lot of companies use things like Twitter and don't know why. If you don't know why you're using it, you might be wasting time, and things need to be looked at before you simply just jump on the bandwagon. So that sums up our sales tactics and strategies. Thank you for watching this businesstraining.com video. I hope you've enjoyed it. To learn more about the training and certification programs that we offer, please visit our homepage at businesstraining.com.